So what's going on, you guys? We are back with another video. Once again, I've been hitting up some yard sales, hitting up some estate sales, thrift stores, flea markets, and all that. And I do have a pretty big haul prepared for you guys. Also, one of my customers just blessed me with a crazy band tee collection. So be sure to stay tuned to the end because you do not want to miss out on this haul. I don't always get to film everything I find because some of it's spontaneous or just on the spot. So the haul is where it's at because it will show everything I've been picking up. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the vlog portion of the video. But before we do that, if you could help me out, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so you could help me out by being one more subscriber. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the clips. Anybody need a belt?
Sell my belt.
There's nothing like a good soft camo. This one's feel like decent, but yeah, it's like AOP $100. What is this bag? Oh, it's an old apron. Blessed. For real?
Yeah.
Somebody's making some bread. Now that we got that out of the way, let's dig into everything we picked up. First up, we got some personal pickups. This first one came from Whatnot. I think I got this one at auction for about $10. Size XL on the Quicksilver tag. We have this Quicksilver tee, small logo on the front with the big logo on the back. This one is a size XL. May stay in the personal for a little while if it fits, but if not, it will be available for you guys. Next up, we got 2 pickups from the vintage market we were just at. We were set up in Birmingham, Alabama. The first thing I picked up was this baggy pair of FUBU pants, some FUBU jeans. They are dead stock with the tag. Looks like they have a couple storage stains, but that's not a problem. Big cargo pockets on the side, which is really why I was drawn to these. They are my size. The back pockets are kind of giving like a Jinko kind of vibe with that FUBU logo on the back. This guy actually had these priced at 40, but he told me he was willing to take 25 that day, so I could not pass it up. Hopefully these fit, may rock them for a little bit. Next up, I actually traded for this one. Backstory behind this is I got a Pearl Jam at another vintage market, and I've been wanting a Pearl Jam shirt for the personal. Unfortunately, that one didn't fit, but I saw this one at somebody else's booth that I liked, so I asked if he would trade straight up, which he did. This one is a 2003 Pearl Jam on the red anvil tag. And I don't know if this was a performance for the troops or what, but it's got men in military uniforms, but they're carrying guitars instead of rifles. It says Boston, Massachusetts, July 2nd, 3rd, and 11th. So I don't know if they played 3 dates. I don't know if it was a tribute to the troops. Not really sure what's going on. All I know is it was a cool Pearl Jam tee, so I decided to trade for it. And next up, we did hit up a local Goodwill. First thing I picked up was this Hello Kitty bag. I almost think this one is like a Bible bag. If you grew up in a Christian household and you remember we had these bags that we would carry our Bibles to church in, and I think this might be one, but you could use it for whatever. Just a nice Hello Kitty bag. Kind of like a denim material going all the way around. Next up, I picked up some gray tag Nike shorts. I believe these ones were at XL. Has the zipper pockets on the side with the Nike hit at the bottom. Good pair of some early 2000s essential Nike. Next up, this one's a size extra small. I believe this is a kid's extra small, but we have this kid's Harley Davidson t-shirt. Thought the graphic was cool on this one, and honestly, I need to stop sleeping on kids wear because it's kind of going crazy right now. Next up, size medium on the M&O heavyweights. We have this polka dot Tennessee shirt. Nothing much going on with this one, just a nice Tennessee graphic. Next up, on the Polo Sport tag, we have these vintage ladies Polo Sport shorts. Nice denim material on these. These are a size 30 waist. Next up, we got some good Dickies, some Dickies 874s, the original fit, size 38 by 30. Only picked these up because they were in the good green colorway and they were half off at $3. Don't really pick up Dickies unless I can get them super cheap. Last but not least, size 2XL on the Tap Out MPS. We have this Tap Out Built to Fight t-shirt, Built to Fight on the front up there, the Tap Out MPS on the bottom, and then we also have a Tap Out MPS on the back collar. Believe it or not, Goodwill was actually asking $8 for this one. Would have passed on it for $8, but it was the half off day, so it was actually more like $4. Next up, a random yard sale that I didn't get clips of. We've got this Ringer horror tee, the Night of the Vampire Dracula t-shirt. It's an orange and blue Ringer. The size tag was removed, but there is a licensing that says 2005, and it is actually single stitch at the bottom. Just thought this one was a pretty cool shirt. Then also at that one, we got 2 random hats. Got this old Shell NASCAR hat. Really nice color blocking on that one. Then I think this one is a 90s or early 2000s, the Who hat. Nice black and pink colorway on that one. Then we have another random one that I didn't film. And this yard sale just happened to have a bunch of vintage Jesus shirts or Christian shirts, which I love. This first one is on the soft tee tag. It is a size XL. The front says witness gear with the old Christian fish on the front of it. This shirt was actually destroyed in the front, which I had my grandmother do some repairs because I might keep this one. It is single stitched, and on the back it says, Jesus knows that life is tough as nails, with his hand nailed to the cross. Just a super clean graphic on this one. Does have some slight fading and discoloration and stains. I don't mind the repairs on the front. I think it looks kind of cool like that. And I actually don't remember where the comp was, but I saw this shirt sell for good money. And I think I got this one for free just because of how damaged it was. Next up, this one's a size medium on the jerseys tag. Black colorway, just says I love the Lord on the front. John Woodall. 1 John 4:19, we love because he first loved us. Then the back has the praying hands and says prayer works. Next up, this one's on the Gildan Ultra Blend. Says Jesus, love of my life, with the nice little roses on the front of it. Next up, size small on the Fruit of the Loom Best. People use duct tape to fix everything. God used nails, with a scripture at the bottom there. I just love these tees and their sayings. Next up, size XL on the All Style tag. This one says Rebel with the cause on the front of it. Then the back says Jesus went against religion to bring a relationship with God, against sin to bring forgiveness. His body was placed against the cross to bring salvation, with all the scriptures to back up the evidence. I really like this one. I might see if it fits. If not, it will be available for you guys. Next up, this one's a size large on the Fruit of the Loom Best, and it says TGIF, but instead of thank God it's Friday, it says thank God I'm forgiven. Single stitch. As you can see, this one's super faded, but I love how it looks. Next up, this one's on the Mayberry USA apparel tag, which I've never seen. Size medium. It says I found Jesus at the end of my rope, and it has a man tying a knot on the front of it. Don't know if he's tying up a saddle right there or what. Doesn't have a date on it, but if I had to put a date on it, I would say late 90s, early 2000s. Then we had some randoms at that yard sale. We have this Joe Nichols Broken Heartsville t-shirt. This one's a size medium on the Gildan Ultra Cotton Heavyweight. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass on the back there. Size medium on the Red Anvil. We have the Alan Jackson 2003 tour. Alan Jackson Greatest Hits tour on the back. Super nice one. Next up, this one is on the Screen Stars Best. Size 2XL. The front says Tennessee native and the back says yes I am. This one is single stitched, cool Tennessee shirt for 75 cents, so I'm not gonna pass that up. And then last but not least, on the Hanes Beefy size large, we have the Jason Brooks racing tee. Small hit on the front with the car on the back. Don't know if this was like a drag car, what this was. Performance Warehouse, Athens, Alabama. Just a cool car graphic on the back there. Then we have the stuff from the estate sale that was filmed in the vlog. Unfortunately, I went looking for some particular shirts that were pictured, but when we got there, those shirts were nowhere to be found. I got there early in the morning, about 2 hours or an hour and a half before the sale even started, so I knew I wasn't going to leave there empty-handed, even though the shirts that I was looking for weren't there. First up, we picked up this Orange County Choppers hat. I wish it was like a snapback or something, but unfortunately it's one of like the flex fit styles. Still a pretty cool one. Then I've never found this brand before, but I like the way the hat looks. This one is a 441 brand. Like I said, my first time hearing that one, but you can see it almost looks like a Ed Hardy design. It's got this cool contrast stitching on the mesh of the trucker hat and actually has a metal top right there. You can tell just a lot of detail went into this hat, so I thought it was pretty cool, worth the pickup. Then up next, it's crazy that this is one of the things I was most excited over, but I got this vintage bandana with the flames and the dragons. Just thought this one was really neat, thought it would make a good accessory, so I ended up picking this one up. Next up, this one brings back some nostalgia. I haven't seen one of these in forever, but we picked up the Shonen Jump manga magazine. This one is issued for 2006, and I love that it is a Naruto cover. That was one of my favorite animes growing up. And if you don't know what Shonen Jump was, it would have a collection of different mangas all together in one. You could actually subscribe to these, and each month you would get a new chapter. I think this one includes a chapter of Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, Yu Yu Hakusho, and I can't remember what else. They used to stack so much in these. I miss getting these once a month, and when I saw this copy, I knew I had to pick it up just for the nostalgia. Next up, I picked up this crazy belt buckle. I don't know if you can see that, but it is actually a Sears van. The back is stamped 1975. Just such a random belt buckle that you never see. So I went ahead and picked it up. Next up, we got a VHS. Picked up Cheech and Chong, Things Are Tough All Over. This one is licensed for 1989. I don't see too many Cheech and Chong VHS tapes, so I went ahead and picked this one up. Next up, size large on the Gildan Heavy Cotton. We have this all over print for a national park. I don't know how to say that, if it's Grand Teton, but it looks like a national park that touches Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Thought the graphics were pretty cool on this. Kind of mid, but like I said, I was just looking for something to leave with since I drove that far. And the last thing we found from there on the Joe College Authentic tag, size extra large, we have this Tennessee denim button up, the Power T hit on the front with the cursive Tennessee going behind that. Other than that, just a nice denim shirt with the cool Tennessee embroidery. Now let's do one more random yard sale, and then we will get into the flea market haul and the crazy band tee haul. First up at this one, I found some cool plushes. We got a Bugs Bunny and a Sylvester Looney Tunes plush. They both still have the tags on the top, and they are licensed for $19.98. I don't know where these costumes came from. Some of the listings online said that they were from Space Jam, but I do not remember these from Space Jam, so somebody let me know. Then we got two video games. First up, I picked up this Halo 3 in the collector's edition metal case. It's actually got the game in there, and it also comes with this hardback little booklet. I think that's it. I guess this one actually took 2 discs, so it's got both discs in there. Then I picked up a copy of Rampage for the GameCube. Rampage used to be a really fun game growing up. Basically play as these giant monsters and just destroy cities. Not too often I see the GameCube version out in the wild, so I went ahead and picked that one up. Next up, I'm assuming that this guy worked for Jack Daniels, which is not too far from where we live, so that's not out of the ordinary. I actually picked up 6 Jack Daniels hats from them. First up, we got this flat cap or golf style Jack Daniels hat. This one's actually made out of all foam, which I don't see too many golf hats like that. Next up, we got one that's mesh all the way around, and it says Jack Daniels Tennessee Tea on the front. Next up, probably my favorite out of the bunch, we've got this corduroy Jack Daniels hat, old number 7 at the bottom. Just a really nice corduroy in the black colorway. Next up, I think this style is what they call a painter's cap, but we have another Jack Daniels. You can see the hit on the front, the hit on the top of the hat, and the designs going all the way around. Pretty neat painter's cap. Then I think this one is what they call a 5-panel hat. Jack Daniels old time quality country cocktails. The side says this was actually an event sponsor hat, and then the back says the others don't have Jack. It is a strap back in the back. Last but not least, this one's kind of a baseball style. It says Jack Daniels old number 7 with the pinstriping going around. Does need a little bit of an oxy bath to get all that yellowing out. Still a pretty cool hat, made in USA. Then we have this Jack Daniels camouflage shirt. Nice faded out camo on this one with the Jack Daniels embroidery above the front pocket there. Up next, this one's actually cut off. Happy birthday, Jack Daniels. This was a Jack Daniels collab with NASCAR. So you got the car on the front and on the back with the Jack Daniel portrait on the back. Very nice, even though the sleeves are chopped. Next up, we got a Preds jersey on the NHL official license. Nashville Predators on the front, nothing on the back. Good Nashville Preds essential. Next up, we got 4 Titans jerseys. First up, we got the Vince Young on the NFL tag. Next up, size XL, also on the NFL. We got the white colorway, another Vince Young. Then I actually got two of this jersey. They're both on the logo Athletic, but we have the Air McNair number 9 Titans jersey in the white colorway. Like I said, we actually got two of those. Then last but not least from this sale, probably my favorite, on the Mirage Sport Tag size XL, we have this Atlanta Braves jacket. Very nice Braves hit on the front and the Braves National League on the back. Even has the Cooperstown Collection patch on the sleeve, and there's crazy detail on this one. You can actually see there's some design on the inside of the jacket, and on the inside it is licensed 1991. Probably one of the coolest Braves items I've found thus far, and it was only 10 bucks. Now getting into the stuff from the flea market, another Atlanta Braves piece. We have this Atlanta Braves fitted. It is a size 7 3/8, made in USA, 100% wool. And I probably would have passed on this one if it didn't have the dead stock tags on the inside. I don't see a licensing date anywhere, but I'm guessing it's pretty old just by these tags that are on the inside. If you can see that new era tag that's in there, but it looks like an older one. Then we found this Marlboro fanny pack. I love the old Marlboro items. This one's got two different pouches, and I'm not sure if this was like a water bottle holder or a gun holster. Who knows if you were willing to smoke Marlboros. Also, this might have been like before MP3s, might have been for your Sony Walkman, but you could run your headphones through that little hole right there. And we picked up these Doc Martens. I think these are called the Derbies, but they are a size 11 men's. Just need a good cleanup and a polish and they'll be good to go. Next up, this next part of the flea market haul is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting this, but you saw me digging through a giant cardboard box, and this cardboard box was full of military surplus and true vintage. So I picked out the items I thought were the best. Honestly, the guy tried to get me to buy the whole box, and I should have seen what he was offering on the whole box, because there was a whole lot more military surplus where this came from, and I believe these were all Vietnam era surplus. First up, we got a nice pair of just the field pants, button fly on the front, and it looks like these were either waxed or starched. They have like this shiny look to them, and these ones are a size 34 by 29. Next up, we got a jacket. I believe they refer to this one as the rifle jacket or the sniper jacket. You can see where it has the shoulder pad up top and also has pads on both of the arms around the elbow area. Super thick material. Don't see a size tag anywhere on this one. Then I bought a bunch of these button-up field shirts. Two of these actually have the USMC stamp on the front pocket. See, that one has it there. Here's another one where the USMC is a little more prominent on the front there. Then we have another two that are just blank. This one actually has the waxy or starchy feel that those other pants had. And this is another blank one. Once again, shiny on that one as well. Then we've got an extra pair of the pants. And like I said, this dude had a lot more of this stuff where that came from. But I wasn't expecting these next two items. These were also in the box with that military surplus. The first one is on a Penny's Big Mac tag, which I believe is from the 50s or 60s. It's stitched on the front, just says Jim on the front. And then you have the Hartwig Manufacturing Corporation. I think that's somewhere in Wisconsin. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but just really cool stitching on the back of that. I haven't really got too far into the true vintage stuff, so I'm not even sure what something like this goes for. And then here's another one, also has the Jim embroidery on the front, so shout out to Jim. But this one is a Lee Westerner jacket. Got the old Lee Westerner tag on the inside. Don't know if you guys can see that. And it also has the Hartwig Manufacturing Corp on the back. I believe this one is once again a 50s or 60s era Lee jacket. I don't really know what to price this one at because I saw some blank ones going for around 100 or more, but there was only one with embroidery, and I think it was somewhere around $300 to $500, which would be absolutely crazy. On that whole bundle, I think I paid $30 for everything. So that would be an absolute come up just off that one jacket. Now, last but not least, we have to get into these band tees. I'm sorry if you've been waiting to the end of this video just to see the band tees. If y'all don't know, I am a licensed barber full-time, and since my customers know I'm into vintage, sometimes they bless me with some crazy vintage items, and this customer actually brought me his band tee collection. Stay to the end because I'm gonna get into some bangers. First up, on the blue anvil tag, size 2X, we have this Nickelback tee. I know a lot of people hate on Nickelback, but I wasn't gonna pass it up. You do have the back hit with all the tour dates. I remember that car being on one of their albums. I can't remember which one. All the Right Reasons World Tour, 2006. Next up, on the all sport heavyweight, size 2XL, we got this Kid Rock 2002 hockey tour. Nice front hit with the tour dates on the back. Next up, size 2X, on the red anvil, we have the Black Crows. This one is from their 2007 tour, which I know is still a little newer, but give it a couple years, y'all will consider it vintage and we'll be good to go. Next up, this one's on the Tennessee River, size 2XL. We have the Ted Nugent tour tee. Cool graphic on the front of there with the tour date back hit. Love all the flames and stuff that's going on with this one. Next up, size XL, on the Tour Champ tag, we have the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers 2001 tour. You can see it's got that rodeo style graphic on the front with the nice back hit and the tour dates. Next up, size XL, on the Toltecs, we have the Steve Miller Band 1999 Last Call shirt. This one's got some really cool colors going on with it and the back hit Last Call 1999 with all the tour dates. Next up, on the All Sport Events tag, size XL, we've got this AC/DC tour shirt, the AC/DC Stiff Upper Lip tour. I believe this one was in 2000 with the back hit and all the tour dates on it. Probably one of the coolest AC/DC shirts I've seen so far. Next up, size XL, on the Delta Pro Weight. Never heard of this group before, but we have the Drain STHT. If you know this band, let me know. Give some recommendations. I listened to some of their songs and they're actually pretty good. It kind of reminds me of like the Cranberries, the female lead singer, and it looks like it might have been an all-female band by the looks of the front. This one is dated 1998 and it's got a back hit. Don't know what the back hit is, if that's just a logo they used. Now we're gonna get into the major bangers. I'm sure you've all been seeing on social media where Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath just did their final concert. It was perfect timing to find these two shirts. First up, size XL, on the Onita Power Pro tag, we have this Ozzy Osbourne tee. It says Ozzy on the front of it, the crazy graphic, and just for giggles, has this middle finger back hit. Super crazy Ozzy tee. Don't know if this one is licensed, but I'm pretty sure it's a late 90s to early 2000s Ozzy tee. And last but not least, this one is probably my favorite tee I've gotten in a while. On the Onita Power Pro, once again, size XL, we have this Black Sabbath tour tee. This was a 1999 tour. Really like the graphic on the front, but the back hit is super crazy. I'm pretty sure this was a reunion tour they did after Ozzy went out on his own for a little while. Super crazy. The colors are insane on this one for the age. I know what y'all are thinking, no dry rot on this one either. It is just in that good of condition. I love the little spiral on the back hit, and the purple and blue on this tee are just amazing. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I feel like we had a banger of a haul. If you did enjoy this one, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. Help me to hit that goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, if you want to shop any of the items you see in these videos, be sure to check out my links down below. But anyways, I'm out. Peace. All right, so we just got back to the crib with a fat Goodwill bag. See what we picked up.